following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. So the New York starting five, Aaron Gordon out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dadier in at the small forward. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with D. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
And Oklahoma City starts out with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Bates. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New York. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
That one is off. That one misses. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And here's Brunson outside. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Detroit Pistons. Out to the right wing. Bates passes to SGA. Fires from 14. Buries the jump shot.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Here's Brunson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team. And one of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Bridges misses.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bates. On the wing, Williams. And he lays it straight in.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Brunson surveying the D. And it's sent back by Carter.
Well, this is about the 7'5" wingspan and the defensive instincts of Wendell Carter Jr. Send it back, young sir.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now here's Brunson. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Now here's Brunson. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Bridges. The teardrop falls in. Bridges has got his second basket.
Well, Bridges has this floater in the bag of tricks, and you've got to be able to pull it out at the appropriate time. And he laid that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Brunson finds Bridges. Here's Dadier. He's guarded by Williams. Dadier's shot is off. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 14-6 run.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Towns with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Utah. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one. So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
And so here is New York after the miss from Chet Holmgren. Bates passes to SGA. For 3, Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Brunson. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
Bates, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Bridges. Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on a second chance.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bates. Brunson against SGA. And the shot is good.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Oklahoma City?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Brunson. He has 6. New York takes timeout.
Time for your Thunder Girls. Come on, everyone, make some noise. Let's give a round of applause for your
We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. Angela Gadee, leading the league in field goal percentage. She always gets good looks. And, of course, Chet Holmgren.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Johnson with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wilkes the pass to Towns. Sorber with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Bates. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson covering. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The three. Offensive rebound.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Knicks, Karl-Anthony Towns, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Foster's checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's New York with it after the made shot from Bates. And it's blocked. Wallace outside. Pass to Foster. Here's Bates. It's Dort on the wing, defended by Hart. Dort kicks to Wallace. Just 3 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Rejected by Bates. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Ahead. And Dort gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Here's Bates. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. For 3. Rebounded by Hart.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And stolen by Hart. To the paint. Here's McBride. No good on that one. Nice defense from Wallace. Pass to Sorber. Bates, no good. Knicks trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The shot misses. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Towns. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Bates, defended by McBride.
Now a chance to check out the stats for deep. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. Just over 4 blocks and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And New York making a change here. Butler's checked in. Hart inside. Foster on him. Hart, that's good.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Here's Bates, and he slams it one-handed.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Hart outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
There's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
Yeah, what's good, my man? Welcome in, welcome in.
That free throw missing.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation.
NBA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
The post pair of form will be Williams and Holmgren. Z out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barlow in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Brunson. He has 6.
Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Dean, their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He finished with 60 points, and they can count on him to protect the rim. He was an enforcer in that one. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history. Look, the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
Here's Brunson. He's got 6. Pass to Gordon. And the rejection by Holmgren. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Thunder have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 to 10.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Towns with the bucket.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now, here's Bridges. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. New York takes timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Pass to Dadier. Out to Bridges. Pocket 6. They get it back. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is New York. Here's Didier. He has yet to score. And here's Brunson outside.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here. Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And that one's good. Brunson.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Back to Williams. And the rejection by Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And the shot is long.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Bates, and he goes in for the dunk.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
Here's Brunson. He's got 8. Puts up a 3. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside. And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. His last 10 games have been exceptional. First in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Pass to Williams. Here's Bates. And it's SGA in the corner. Shoots from the baseline. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Here's Brunson. The putback and the second chance effort by Gordon.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Thunder leading by 16. To the middle. Bates, good. 27 points for D.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
The Knicks shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Brunson against SGA. Pass to Dottier.
2 minutes.
New York needs to get off a shot. And here's Brunson outside.
Jalen
The Knicks out three-point range. Brunson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Knicks. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Here's Sorber. No scoring in this one. Bates, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here he goes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Assisted by.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Foster. The Thunder with another miss. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Brunson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready to challenge defenders.
The Knicks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Now, how about breaking out the statue of liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Wallace against Brunson. Pass to Wilkes. Butler kicks to Brunson. A 3-ball. It's good from long range.
Number 17.
He's got 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Bates. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. The lead now in single digits.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
To the inside. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Brunson outside. That will count, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Gaudier in at the 3, a small forward. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jalen Williams.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And it's good, 2 points. 35 points for D.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
It's a problem trying to deal with the athleticism of Aaron Gordon. You've got to be more careful as a defender.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Bates. Bridges against Williams. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low, Gordon. Good D by Holmgren.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Towns. Here's Gaudier. Over Williams, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Number 1, the Thunder.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 5. Bates, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 14. Bridges outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Gordon. He's putting up about 14 points tonight, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
SGA passes to Bates. Brunson against SGA. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Brunson. Pass to Bates. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Bates has got 41.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Brunson slicing through.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Oklahoma City, they have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Knicks trail by 12. Brunson outside. Pass to Dadier. Over Williams. Dadier shot is off.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's sent back by Carter. Gordon kicks to Towns. Pass to Bridges. Goes back up. And he gets the jumper to drop. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Elbow shot. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
New York calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by D.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Anderson, he's checked in for D. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that.
The Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
Line for the Knicks. Number 17. One shot.
Here's Bates. 43 points in the game. Over to the wing. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Poked away. And they'll get another chance. Back to Wallace. 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
He had a nice open look right there.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Dort passes to Wallace.
Two minutes remaining in the
Wallace
third.
covering.
2 minutes.
Pass to McBride. Here's Wilkes. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hart the pass to Butler. Nice defense from Dort.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the paint. 1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. McBride bounce pass. Hart outside. A floater, and McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 5.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Wallace outside. Takes.
One foul. Josh Hart. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Knicks trail by 20. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Butler sends it back. To the inside. Wilkes misses the baby hook. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Pass to Foster. Butler against Dort. Here's Foster. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Foster's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Number 17.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. Z out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. To the middle, here's Bates. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
With it, and it's Carter picking him up.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
The Thunder leading by 20. Holmgren outside. Bates, no good. Here's Brunson, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team fouls. At the line for the Knicks.
And the first one dropped.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's Towns. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Carter. Holmgren in the post. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
Substitution, Josh Hart.
The Knicks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Down low, here's Bridges. Rejected by Bates.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the inside. Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Brunson. Bridges, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Bates. Bucket is good. Bates has got 53.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Brunson.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Williams, because of his frame, he's very comfortable operating in the paint. This guy won't settle.
Towns the pass to Brunson. Over SGA. They get it again. Hart. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Holmgren gets the challenge up and sends that thing back.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. And that one's good. SGA.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Bates. Oklahoma City gets it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. goes about 6'10", 270. Good luck trying to stop him without fouling.
14 foul.
And New York making a change.
Thunder, Wendell Carter Jr. One shot.
And that one misses.
I love that Wendell Carter Jr. plays within himself. Take high percentage shots, get as many rebounds as you can.
Here's McBride. He's covered by Anderson. McBride's shot is off.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
No, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for
Number
the Thunder.
17.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hart, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out to the right wing. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. Bates, no good. Now McBride. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg.